Okay, guys, we're going to get going just because I am aware of the time and I don't want to keep you for longer than we need to tonight. We want to fill you full of amazing nuggets and information to fuel your first week of December. So first of all, thank you all so much for coming on this evening. I'd love to see some more of your faces. So for anybody that is on that would like to reveal themselves, please turn your cameras on. We love seeing you all. But other than that, guys, what an amazing November. There's been some real incredible momentum within the teams, and yeah, some just really incredible new customers and new team members. So everybody that's new on here this evening, if you've got your cameras on, give us a wave. I'm going to give Adam a shout out. Adam's my new teamie. Hey Ads, welcome to the team. Really excited to have you on board. And if anybody else is new, if you want to stick your camera on, we'd love to have a little wave from you guys. So and if anybody wants to give a shout out in the chat, hey Jeanette, good evening. Hey Shafina, hey Christine, hey Ads. So yeah, let's give everybody a welcome. So guys, yeah, I've been to an absolutely incredible training today. I went up to Buckinghamshire. I got invited by Gordon Wilkie and Michelle Johns. It was a really nice, it was quite intimate. There was only about 50 of us there, and we had some really incredible training. So I'm going to give some of that back to you guys this evening. It was really, really exciting, and a lot of it was about going global. And as you guys know, we've become a global business, which means all of your points that you get from the teams in your countries all around the world, all your orders that you get from all the countries around the globe, all account to your promotions and your PB and you know, your commissions, which is really, really exciting. So James Sanderson, who's been in the business for over 25 years now, did a really incredible power of building an international business presentation. And I'm going to share a bit of that with you to begin with, and then I'm going to pass over to Ames to speak a little bit as well. And then what we're going to do is I'll jump back and give you a bit of inspiration that Susie Mitchell left us with today. So what the Juice Plus company are aiming to do, guys, is to become the #1 network marketing company in the world. We are currently #3, which is insane. You know, from all the network marketing companies in the world, you know, we're doing pretty well. We've got such an incredible vision to inspire healthy living around the world, and we are so lucky to be a part of a company that has a timeless product, a product that can, you know, change lives. We are helping the next generation of children be healthier by giving free fruit and veg. You know, it's a no-brainer. Something I'm going to share with you guys, actually, that you can all actually, I'll do it because I want to get my figures right. So we did an event on Thursday, and I found out some really cool statistics about fruit and vegetables and the quantities that adults and children in the UK are eating, and it's really quite disturbing. So it will help you understand why we need to go and give this message out, and why that we're on this mission to help people, you know, live healthier lifestyles. So what James started to say was about going global. So as you guys know, very excitingly, we're opening in Romania, Mexico, Portugal, Malaysia, and Singapore in January. So the really great thing to know is that Malaysia has the biggest footprint in the world for network marketing. Even though it's a small place, it has the biggest footprint for network marketing. So if anybody knows anyone in Malaysia, this is your chance to really go out there and spread the word of Juice Plus. Constance has already got an SSC, so we've already been able to ship products within Malaysia. So if you know people out there, this is your opportunity to go and build right now, to go and build in global countries. You know, international business is an incredible thing to have, because if you know somebody in one of our open countries, say in Germany, that person might know somebody in France who knows somebody in Spain. So, you know, it's not about who you know, it's about following the line of introduction. So, you know, people that know people that know people, and that's the duplication process. So, you know, something that James said was, success is a phenomenal journey. And I think that's a really nice quote to remember, that it really is. So if you can think about, you know, where you are in your life and what success that you've had, whether it's been in a previous job or like a sports journey or a weight loss journey or a journey within this business, just think about that from the beginning. Even like going through school from the age of 4 up until the age of like 16 or 18 or 21, whenever you left school or university, think about that journey of success. You know, when you started as a 4-year-old, You didn't know how to count, you didn't know how to spell. But then when you might have graduated from university or graduated from school or college, you know, done your GCSEs or A-levels, think about how much you learn. And, you know, you can apply that to this business. When you start out, you know nothing. I knew nothing about network marketing. And I'm sure, you know, a lot of people that were in this business, you know, and that started knew nothing about network marketing. Me and Amy didn't even know that we'd joined a network marketing company when we started. You know, we knew nothing. And it's so fine because, you know, success really is a phenomenal journey, and it's your journey to make it whatever you want it to be. You know, and it's our personal responsibility. So what I'm just going to ask you guys and invite you to do is, who do you know in our open countries? And if you don't know what our open countries are, just reach out to your upline and they can give you a list, or log onto your office. And if you click on the globe, you can have a look on that list, which is on the top right-hand corner of all the countries that we are open in. And we can ship to every one of those countries. And the most exciting part of this is that you can earn incredible commission and grow businesses in every single one of these countries. And what blows my mind is that we only need to know 5 people to be insanely successful in this business. Like, how crazy is that? 5. Just 5. You might need to go and find 10, 15 people, but think of this, we are just opening in another 5 countries. 5, which is insane. So you only need 1 from each of those, and you can have an absolutely phenomenal business, right? So it's just about how much you put yourself out there. So, you know, James was saying, like, you've got to encourage yourself to take personal responsibility for your own success. You know, what is your plan? Where do you want to go with this business? It's our job to inspire healthy living around the world, and we all have the opportunity to build absolutely anywhere in any of our open countries. You know, think about your journey and think about what your mission is. You know, what is it that you're inspired by? And something that Susie went on to talk about, which I'll speak about at the end, is the cause. And it's deeper than having a why. And it's about building a community and actually having a deeper level of a why, which is so incredible. And if you can connect to why you're starting this business and what it is that you really want to spread across the world. And do you know, like I said in Scotland, I said, you know, make today and make every day as if it's your last day that you can make an impact. Really think about that and pretend today is the last day that you can share your message across the world with people all over the world. What do you want to be remembered for? Because if you apply that every day and share that power and that passion and that excitement of, you know, the inspiration that you've got inside of yourself with this business, you can go so far, guys. Every single one of you on this call has the opportunity to be an NMD, you know, has the opportunity to have the life beyond your wildest dreams. It's just how much personal responsibility that you take for that business. So let's have a look here. So yeah, we have to chase the business, and we have to support ourselves. You know, we have to stoke our own fire. You know, we can't make it happen for our teams. We've got to help encourage our guys who are in our businesses and in the teams to go and, you know, we give them the tools, but they've got to go and run with it. They've got to be the ones that speak to their people. And what James said to us, I thought this was so beautiful. He said, when he was younger, his mum used to say to him, "Oh, James, money doesn't grow on trees." And he said to us, "Well, guys, actually, I've got something to tell you. It does, and it's called Juice Plus." And I really thought that was lovely. I thought that was a really nice way to kind of end what he was sharing with us about. But he also basically went on to say, like, you know, it's our job to help more families to go and live a healthier lifestyle, to inspire and support more families. And we've got the ability in this business to build confidence within people. When I first started this business, guys, and I'm sure, I don't know if anyone can relate, if you want to put your hand up, if you've got your camera on, if anybody, you know, didn't feel confident or doesn't feel confident within the business, you know, we've got the power to share so much passion with people and help them unlock the confidence that they have inside of themselves. So, you know, it really starts with ourselves and, you know, knowing what we want from this business. You know, why did you sign up? What made you give that 50 quid over to begin with? And what is it that you want to share? And why do you want to share it? You know, so I'm going to give you some top tips as well, just quickly. So Danny Cummery spoke as well today, and she was incredible, and it was about how to get people started. And some of the things that she basically shared with us were something that I use a lot of, guys, is called a broadcast list. Now, I know that Ames uses those, but a broadcast list is something that you use on WhatsApp. And what a lot of the really successful girls are doing at the moment is taking their chats with their team and putting them in WhatsApp. So anybody that you've got on Facebook that is a potential, what you can do is put them into a group on your WhatsApp Messenger and create a broadcast list. And what Constance does is she actually has a potential broadcast list. I've got a broadcast list for the team, so some of you guys know that every time we have a Zoom call, my front line, I will pop the information in there and I'll ping it out to all of you guys just to let you all know. And it's a really great way to contact your team all in one go. But you can also do it with potentials to let them know about your opportunity calls and events that we've got going on, and you can make it personal to them. So that's something that they're all using, and that they're finding really successful. So Constance told us that one of the things that she's using at the moment that she finds really successful is that she says to people, do you have a brother or do you have a sister that can benefit from building an online business? You know, she always asks in the third person, and she says every single day she gets yeses. So when she's speaking to people online, instead of asking them, she asks if she knows anybody. Do you have a brother? Do you have a sister? Or do you have a friend that you know that could benefit from building an online business? I want to show them. I want to teach them. And she said that she's always offering the opportunity. And she says, I want to teach you. I want to teach you. Join our team. Who do you know? If you don't want to join the team, who do you know? And she was saying, always do lives, no matter what. If any of you follow Constance, you'll know that that girl is constantly live. She lives absolutely everything onto her stories and onto her Facebook as well, and she finds that that's really successful for her. And you know, that's what's helped her build a really strong business up to PMD. So guys, it's our mission to share our mission, whatever that is, whatever your niche is. We've all got our own superpowers, we've all got our own uniqueness, and that's what we can get out there and share with people. And it's really important that we know what our tribe is. So have a think about who you are as a person, and we talk about this every week, but anybody that's new, our tribe is people that relate to us. Our tribe is, it just basically, if you were to write down like 5 things that you would say that the most common things about you. So for me would be, I'm a gym girl, I love horses, I love eating healthily, and I love self-development. They're things that I probably do every single day. Obviously I don't ride every single day, but it's something that I'm super interested about, and it's what I love. So your tribe are people that relate to you. Okay, so think about that and share your mission with those. And if you create a vision in line with your tribe and your mission, people are going to relate to you, and that's how you're going to generate leads and potentially bring people into the business. So guys, I've got so many notes and nuggets here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring Ames on, because I know Ames has got a few things that she wants to talk about. So Ames, do you want to unmute yourself?
Hey.
Hey lovely, how are you?
Good, thanks, how are you?
Really good, thank you. Sorry, I wasn't aware that there was such a lot of background noise.
There wasn't. It's been all right up until that little bit there, I think.
Anyone? There we go.
Awesome. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much, Millie. It's so great to hear those little tips. I'm excited to hear what else you've got to share as well with us. So I thought I'd just like to share with you guys. Obviously, it's the 1st of the month, 1st of December, and it's a great day to obviously, you know, reset your goals and kind of review maybe over how November was for you, and then really kind of plan ahead and think, right, what do I want for December? Because, you know, it can be easy for people to think that December can be quiet, but actually December is actually really busy, and especially for the first few weeks, like, so many people are still going to be wanting to get that last minute health kick and, you know, get in shape for their Christmas parties. And so, you know, we've got the winter survival bundle on right now, which is still amazing. You know, so many people want to boost their energy, boost their immune systems. You know, we've got, you know, so don't kind of think, oh, it's December, it's Christmas, it's quiet, because it's not. And it's only going to be quiet if you think that. So it's not going to be quiet. It's a great chance as well to network and, you know, Christmas parties. You know, I've already had one experience of that. We had a Christmas party on Friday night, and already made some great connections with people that like follow me on. It was actually DJ's work Christmas party, and they follow me and DJ through DJ. And, you know, it's crazy. Like, one of the girls come up to me and she was like, oh, I saw you fell off your horse the other day, you okay? And I was like, I don't even know who you are. Anyway, we got talking, and she said that she was on Juice Plus a few years ago, and that she loves it. And actually, she'd been struggling to get pregnant for so long. She got on Juice Plus through Sarah, who's in the team, and then she got pregnant. And she says she's, you know, she knows it's down to the product. She loves the product so much. And obviously, she's not on it right now, but I'm really excited because obviously I've got that connection. I've met up with her now, and you know, connected with her on social media. So you just, I think that could lead to something really good in the future. So again, that's like a great example of what Christmas parties can do for you, to go and network and meet new people, and you know, make friendships, get them on social media, say you'd love to stay in touch with them, and you know, share a little bit about what it is that you do, and see if that it could, you know, you just don't know, it could be something that could really help them. Because remember guys, like, you know, we don't know what situations people are in. You know, you don't know if people are in horrible financial situations, or if they've got problems with their health. Like, we don't necessarily know always, so you just don't know who you're talking to, who this could really help. So anyway, so December's going to be an amazing month, and even like in the past, we've had team members go SDD and get promoted in December, so you can still do this. So if you are still wanting to go for promotion, then December you can absolutely make it happen, like 100%. You know, there's no reason why you can't. So obviously it's the first of the month, so it's a great time to write down your goals for the month. So obviously we know that we've got Silverstone coming up, which we are counting down for. So obviously now it's one less month away, which is really exciting. And don't wait till January to kind of smash this. This is why December's so important, because you know, it's all about being consistent and sowing those seeds, and that's how you will then have an amazing 2020, obviously in the lead up to Silverstone. But it starts with obviously thinking ahead, what do you want in Silverstone, and then breaking those goals down backwards. So then what do you need to get per month to then start to work up to this goal? So obviously you all, especially those of you that came to Edinburgh, you'll have an idea of what you want and what position maybe you want to be by Silverstone. So you know, you need to know exactly how many new team members you want to aim for a month, how many new customers you want to aim for a month, how many new people do you want to help, and then obviously then thinking, right, what do I then need to do to take action on this daily? Because it's all about being consistent with those daily, you know, the daily method of operation. So yeah, and just consistency is everything, guys. I think especially first starting out, so anybody new on here, it can feel like you're maybe talking to people, you're posting, you might be getting no's, but that's good. Like, we all go through that. You know, I get no's. So if anyone new on here, if you feel like you've spoken to like 10 people and you think, oh, no one's interested, well, you just got to keep going, you know, keep speaking to more people. Like, you're not on your own in that. I think when you first start in this, it's easy to think, oh, okay, well then, you know, maybe no one's interested, but you've just got to keep going with that daily method of operation. Follow the strategy that Millie covered on last week's call, which was the box strategy, which is absolutely brilliant. You know, adding new people, connecting with them, messaging them, obviously posting consistently as well. So just being really consistent, because then when you're consistent over time, that's when it really starts to pay off. So just know that you've just got to keep going, and it will really start to get somewhere. So I know that the only reason why I am where I am today is because I'm just consistent, absolutely consistent, like every single day. So you know, consistency, I know it's a bit boring, we hear it all the time, but it really is just like so true. So even if it's just so true. So and then following up as well is massively important. You know, keep a list or whatever works for you, whether you get like a book and write a list of all of the names of people that you speak to about the products, people that you speak to about the business, because you really need to know, like, fortune is massively in the follow-up. Like, people get busy, you know, and even if it's like it's not for them right now, still follow up with them in a few months time or 6 months time. Just check in with them. You just don't know what might be different in their life now that could help them. So, you know, maybe you start to think right now, like, I'm sure you've probably got a few people you can think of right now that you could all go follow up with, whether it's from the opportunity call, whether you sent them the prices, whether you've added them to the group to watch a video, or maybe they've just inquired and then you've responded and then they haven't responded to you again. Like, go and follow up with them people. Fortune is in the follow-up, and you sometimes, you know, it might even need to follow up like 7 or 8 times before someone is actually ready. But if you feel like you're annoying them, then you're coming from the wrong place. Come from that place of love that you want to help them and know that you can help them and you know what this could do for them. Then when you come from that place, you know that you're helping them, then following up is easy. It's great. It's like, I love following up because you're coming from a great place of helping people. You know, make it about them, not about you. So what I actually quite like to see, guys, is what are your goals? If you could stick them in the chat, what are your goals for December? and you know, what new customers do you want? I know we've obviously done this in the team groups, but I always think it's good to do that on here. You know, what do you want? How many new customers? How many new team members? And what actions are you going to be taking to do that?
You know what, Ames? I was actually thinking, why don't we invite, like, if anybody wants to share their goal, like, if anybody wants to, let us know in the chat, and just let's come on for a couple of seconds and speak it out and say what you want to achieve.
Does anybody want to go?
Go on then, Shafina.
Yes.
All right. So my goals are showing up every single day, stepping up as a leader like Amy and Millie, being on the Zoom calls, you know, every single one, and showing up and seeing where I can put my input. I also want to, I'm also already started looking at venues because I want to get my events booked out. I had a chat with Millie about this, where we want to, I'm based in the Midlands and I've lived in different cities in the Midlands. I've got family everywhere. So I want to do 4 events in each area every month. And so I'm going to find my venues. That's this month happening. And also I want to increase my pay line to get the bonus for SC. I've done it very close before, and so I'm going to do that this month as well. And to have, like, I haven't had any clubs, if I'm honest with you, and I want to have at least 1 club. So get my first club this month as well. And I also want to have 5 new team members.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you for your vulnerability and your honesty, Shafina. Amazing. Thank you so much. Does anybody else want to step up and speak out your goals? We're going to get one more person. One more. Someone be brave. Yes. Go on then, Louise. Amazing.
Am I unmuted? Can you hear me? Cool. I have already, I know I have, I've got 2 customers already this week that are going to be ordering. They have confirmed with me, so I'm just waiting for those orders to go through. So that is fantastic for a great start for December, considering I've been pretty quiet really over the last few months, purely from my sort of like just not doing enough of the daily action stuff. I'm good at following up with people, but I'm not so good at initiating those sort of conversations. So a big goal for me will be basically to start connecting with more newer people, more fresh faces. I've joined a new group which has got like older mummies in it, like 35 years old plus, that are all like new mums that have all gone through like you know, similar things to me, like miscarriages and things. So we're all sort of connecting in that like way, which is really good. So I'm talking to them. I've invited them into my group, so you know, slowly I'm hopefully going to build rapport with those. So yes, I've got 2 customers coming on this week. So ideally I want to get at least another 2 customers before Christmas. And long-term goal is because I've said the same, like Silverstone is like massive for me because I'm a car person, knucklehead, and it's my birthday at Silverstone that weekend. So to me, that is just like the universe is telling me something, you know. So I'm very much keen to get minimal SSE, but really I want to be getting Q. So I am just want to go all out now until then.
Amazing. Oh, thank you so much again. Like, yeah, thank you so much for sharing your vulnerability as well, Lou. That's amazing. You smash it.
No problem.
Good stuff. So Ames, I'll pass back over to you now.
Yeah, so that's brilliant. Thanks so much, guys, for coming on and sharing that. So, you know, if you've got to have like a clear goal of what you want to achieve. So like for me personally, obviously bearing in mind I'm full-time in the business, my goal every single month is 10 new customers on packages and 10 new team members, just because I'm really going for it right now. And what I love about what Louise said as well is that she's really, really good at following up, but she struggles with, you know, maybe like generating enough new kind of conversations and new leads. Whereas like I'm the opposite. I'm like really, really good at generating like loads of new conversations, loads of new leads, and like really good at that, like but then I struggle to keep up with the follow-ups, which is why I say to you guys, like, follow-ups are so important, because I know that when I do follow up, I know how important it is, and I know that's my weak area, which I do, and I need to put more time into. So it's just, you know, like, it's just interesting hearing, like Louise said, that it was the opposite for her. So have a little think about maybe what area maybe like you need to work on and put more effort into, and maybe that's something that you could then work on for December. But, you know, generating those new leads and those new conversations are so important, guys, because, you know, like I was sort of saying to you who's new on the call, that's how you're going to keep getting new customers and new team members. You know, like, I've been in the business for nearly 7 years now, and that is how I get new customers, get new team members. You know, you can never run out of people. There's a whole world of people out there to help, and we've got the power of social media, the power of networking, and, you know, like, just social media is amazing, where you can add people from different countries, different areas, people that your tribe that you relate to, who you can really help. And I just think that's amazing. So, you know, yeah, I think that's great. Maybe there's an area that you need to work on, and it's really simple, guys. That's what this business is all about. It's really about posting, adding value, generating those leads, and then following up. It really is that simple. And obviously inviting to the events. I use that a lot, the online events. And I let, like, the tools do the talking. I've got, like, you know, the videos and the opportunity groups. I let a lot of that do the talking, and then afterwards I would then talk to them more, maybe get on the phone call with them, or maybe meet up with them. But I let the tools do most of the talking, if that makes sense. So yeah, just one thing I'll just finish on before I pass to Millie. Something that's been really helping me is, I don't know if many of you guys, like, do much gratitude, but for so long I've known the importance of gratitude, and I have done gratitude for quite a long time, but I've found something recently that's really working well for me, which is why I wanted to share it. And I think the key is with gratitude as well, it's being consistent with it. Because I've been like someone that I've done gratitude for a bit, then I've done it for a while, then I've got into it again, and then, whereas actually recently I've been super consistent with my gratitude, and it's just had a massive impact on me and my business and just my whole life, to be honest. So every single morning what I do is I wake up and I have my hot lemon water, and I do my 10 gratitudes. So I just literally write down 10 things that I'm grateful for. When you first start it might feel a bit strange, but just keep going and it will become easier. But I don't just write, I write why I'm grateful for that thing. So I'll say I'm grateful for this water, because I'm so grateful that, you know, we've got water from a tap, and just, like, literally how amazing is that? Like, we're so grateful. But I just think it's so important, because we can get caught up in always going for the goal and what we want, which is obviously important, but sometimes we forget to actually appreciate what we have right now. And actually, when we realize how lucky for everything that we have right now, even through hard times, it's really important to do this. That's what's going to help keep you going, and you're going to attract more good things into your life. And honestly, it's just a game changer. So yeah, every 10 gratitudes, and I put because, and I'll say why, and then I do my affirmations, and then I just write down my goals for that day, so like things that I want to get done. And it really just helps me start my day off to the best way ever. I listen to positive things, and then I go and get on my day. Then I'll go get on my DMO, and it's really helping. So just even if you guys just try and do that. Again, another little thing, I've really struggled doing gratitude by writing it with pen and paper. For me, I struggle with that, so I like to I type it on my laptop. I have like a little Word document on my laptop, and I write it there, and I keep it every single day, and I obviously start a new page every day. And so that works really well for me. Listen to, like, nice things when I'm doing that, and it just really starts my day off really well. And it's just really just made me realise as well, I guess maybe being in the business longer, just remembers and makes you realise actually how grateful I am for what I have got, because it's so easy to always get caught up in like what we're striving for and the next goal, and, you know, whereas actually being grateful for what you have right now is so important and will just be the game changer. So I'll pass back to Mills. Can't hear you.
Muted, sorry. Always do that. So thank you so much. Like guys, we can all be grateful for Amy and that absolutely amazing, like, golden nugget about gratitude. And it's so true. Like, if you have an attitude of gratitude, it can really change your life. So thank you. And yeah, it's a really good reminder you know, just to get in that place. And guys, if you start your day off in a grateful mindset and think about the things that you are grateful for, it can really change your whole day. I actually had a conversation with a girl today, and she was saying to me, you know, what do I need to do? Like, I'm not doing this, I can't do that. And she was saying all of these things that she couldn't do. And we got her, she was like, you know, I'm struggling for money, I'm not making any money. And if you're in a situation where, you know, you're focusing on the lack, you'll get more of it. So if you're focusing on something that you haven't got enough of, like say for example it's money, think about all the things that money has ever given you up until this moment in your life. We are so lucky, guys, to have everything, a roof over our head, the clothes that we wear, you know, the internet, the devices we're on. You know, we are so fortunate. And, you know, I think that's a really beautiful thing for Amy to have highlighted to us. Just remember to always come from a place of abundance. Even if you feel like you don't have a lot, you can always look back and be thankful for the things that you've had. For example, that money has given you in the past, even if you feel like you haven't got a lot of it just now. And it's amazing that when you change that mindset, that more will come to you. It's incredible. It's all energy, it's frequency. You can't see it, but it's really there. So yeah, start practicing. And then, you know, it makes me, I feel like I sound nuts when I talk about this, but I don't, it's not that I believe it, it's through experience. And like with Ames as well, it's not like a belief, it's an experience. So when you start practicing gratitude, you'll be like, oh my God, that's really weird. And you can think about things, and then like the universe will go, here you go. And it's weird, it's nuts. And like, I do feel like a hippie talking about it sometimes, but honestly, the universe provides you with everything that you want, everything that you ask for. You know, like, you know, oh God, I always get so many bills, and then you get more bills through the front door. You know, it's so true. Think about, thank you so much, I've got this bill because I've got heating that heats my house. Thank you so much for that heat and keeping me warm. You know, it's a completely different mindset, and it will attract different things to your life. So thank you, Ames. Like, that's amazing. And for anybody that hasn't got a clue what we're talking about, what I would recommend, so basically, guys, I've just got my computer on a pile of books to make it a bit higher. This book is, if you've never done gratitude before, get yourself the magic, and it basically teaches you how to be grateful, and it gives you exercises to do every single day. Like, it talks to you about writing a list of things that you're grateful for, and that money's brought you, like just exactly how I said. I actually learned that from that book. And having a gratitude rock, so you can have a gratitude rock in your pocket, and every time that you feel it, you can think about something that you're grateful for, and it will change your energy. It will change the frequency that you're putting out there and what you attract back. Crazy, but true. Try it and let us know how you get on. So thank you so much for that, Ames. That was incredible. So guys, we had an incredible session with Susie Mitchell today, and there's no way that I can tell you everything, because there was just so much amazing like golden nuggets that she gave to us. So she basically did a talk about playing to win. Now, we all want to win, right? We're all a little bit competitive, like we might be all a bit, you know, we're hungry for success. We you know, we want to win. So think for yourself. She put down 3 things for us to answer. So number 1, what do you want? Really think about, what do you want? If you were living your best life, how would it look like, and how would it feel? How would you wake up? What would it feel like every single day? You know, what would you do? You'd wake up in the morning and obviously do your gratitudes, and then what would you do? Right? So how would you spend your time? So what clothes would you wear? What emotions would you feel? Who would you spend your time with? You know, what do you really want? Because guys, this business cost you 50 quid, and it can make you as rich as you want it to be, whether that's in confidence, in health, financially, in love, in friendships, in community, whatever it is, this business can give it to you all, and it, you know, it's all here for the taking. So what is true for you right now? So how is your life looking at the moment? You know, what is true for you? And that's number 2. And number 3 is, what are you going to do to make the change to go from number 2 to number 1? So what are you going to do to change from what is true now to get to where you want to go? What are you willing to do? You know, are you willing to get uncomfortable? Something that she said to us as well was that we've got 30 days left of not just December, but of this decade. And once that's done, it's gone. It's gone. We're into a whole new decade, guys. So think about this time next year, on the 1st of December 2020, where do you want your business to be? Where do you want to be? What do you want in your business? Do you want 5 NMDs by that time? Because do you know what, guys, that can happen. It's just about how small that you're playing, or actually how big you're going to play and how much you're going to level up. So by the end of next year, where do you want to be? So set some goals, right? This is the best time of year to set some goals for 2020, right? So how big do you want them to be? Are they going to be this big, or are they going to be so big that they scare you so much that you're going to have to go out there and take massive action to come anywhere close to making them happen, right? So, and then like Amy said, chunk it back. What do you need to do? How many people do you need to speak to? Make a plan, and go to your upline and make a plan and talk to them about what you want. How much money do you want to earn? What position do you want to be? How many people do you want to impact? How many lives do you want to change? So she then went on to say, having a mindset of a winner is essential. You know, we might want these things, but it's the mindset that's going to make the difference between becoming a winner and not. And there's just 2 things that a winning mindset has that is super important. The most important things. Can anybody guess what they are? If you want to type in the comments box. I'm loving all these comments,
Never
guys.
give up.
Never give up. Love that. Yep, that's part of it, 100%. If anyone wants to shout anything out. So the mindset of a winner, what do you have to have? And what do you have to do?
Belief.
Woo! Belief. That's one. Yeah, so absolutely. You must have unshakable self-belief, because
Determination.
Absolutely. Determination is part of having, you know, that self-belief. Absolutely, Kim. Thank you so much. You must have that self-belief and determination, but mostly, if you haven't got that belief inside of your mindset, guys, no one can give that to you. It's a gift you've got to give yourself, and we all have it. We just have to practice and turn it up, right? If you didn't have self-belief, you wouldn't know what it was. It wouldn't be in your head, right? It's like confidence. When people say, yeah, I'm not confident. Well, actually, if you're not confident, you must have it, because otherwise you wouldn't know it was there. So really, you've got self-belief. You've just got to practice, right? To get good at anything, you've got to practice. And I can remember back the first time I ever did an event. It was on my birthday in 2013. And I felt so uncomfortable. I hated it. I felt sick. And I did it on my birthday to prove to myself that I can do this. I can do anything. I hated public speaking more than anything in the world. Like they say that people are more scared of public speaking than dying. And it's true. And I can remember how uncomfortable I felt, and it's taken, you know, practice and practice and practice. But now I've got so much self-belief, like I'm happy to talk in front of people. And think about that for yourself, guys. Like what do you need to do to build that self-belief to get it not just to a 10 out of 10, but to 100 out of 10? Because to have a winning mindset, you need to have unshakable belief inside of yourself, right? And so number 2, what do we need to do to have a winning mindset? And what do we need to do to win? Every day.
Do the work every day.
Absolutely.
Can I actually just quickly say something that it was someone else in the business that said it? I can't remember who it was. Basically, she said, do the work. You know, like if you're training for a marathon, you get up and you'll run every day, regardless of how you feel. But she said, do that so that on the marathon day, you can just relax it. You can relax and enjoy it because all the hard work is done.
I love that.
I love that. And I think that's the same with this business. Like, you know, get up every single day, do the work so that when your promotion then comes, you can then enjoy the day, enjoy the run, and like enjoy the reconfirming. Because I know that's what it's for me. I've worked so hard and built my business so strong that I've never had a problem with reconfirming for my bonuses. So again, I think that's, yeah, I just had to say that.
Love that. Thank you. Yeah, like doing the work now. So don't wait until the end of the month to get your promotions and to hit your PBs. Start now, because guys, people have just been paid, right? At kind of like the end of last month, most people. So people are in money spending mode right now. It's December. People are like, I got the money, I'm going to spend it. And people love to buy themselves a present, right? So what I found over the years is that actually I get a lot more pay in full orders in December because people are in that money spending mode. Okay, so never trying to ask people. So yeah, absolutely. Be consistent, have the self-belief, take daily action. Yeah, passion and consistency, ability to help others and do the work. Yeah, so the 2 things she said is have unshakable self-belief and to do the work every day. It's no point messaging 5 people on a Monday and then waiting until Monday next week. It's consistency. It's every single day. So what I was saying earlier is that everything starts with a cause. This is what Susie was saying. You've got to have a vision, but let me give you an example of a cause. So Constance has Constance, if you don't know her, then perhaps have a look at her on YouTube. She is somebody from an ethnic origin. She's absolutely incredible, and her cause is to help empower women, she says, of her colour, that they're her words, of her colour, to have a free lifestyle, to earn money, to provide for their families. And that's her cause. And she's created a tribe of women. She's created that tribe, and they're unstoppable, and they're empowered, and they go out there and they help each other. That is a cause, and they've created that community. Like Amy's great at this as well. Like a lot of her team and some of the girls are horsey girls. She's got a cause, you know, rider fitness and nutrition. They're horsey girls that want to be healthier, that want to be fitter for the riding. You know, that's a cause. So what is it? What is it your cause, and what is it your tribe? Because when you can find that, and when you can have that community, you can link it to that cause. A cause is always going to be deeper than a vision. So think really deep. And so Susie went on to say, let's have a look. So talk to people. Like that's what this business is about. It's about getting referrals and asking for referrals. If you don't ask, you don't get. You know, taking things offline, making business cards, and sharing. And one of the things she was talking about is like, you might ask people now, and people might speak to you now, and they might be like, oh, I'm not interested. She had somebody, she gave a business card to somebody, she can't remember where, but 5 years later, she was sat in her office, and the home phone rang, and she picked up the phone and she said, hello. And this lady said, I want to order Juice Plus. And that was the first thing that she said. And she was like, sorry, like, where did I meet you? And she said, you met me 5 years ago. I've just pulled out your business card and I'm ready. So it just goes to show that somebody that says no now, it's just a not yet. People just aren't ready. There's always going to be a right time. You know, and if you really want to win, guys, you have to do the work. You know, you have to get out of your comfort zone. And like Susie says, you've got to get off your ass, and you've got to shake that booty. You've got to shake the booty, guys, every single day. You've got to get up and shake the booty, do the work, and have that self-belief. You know, like you said, just do it, no matter what. Kim, I'm just going to meet you, babe. So yeah, no is for now. Like, it's not forever. So when someone says no to you, like, manage your emotions. And you know, I think we've all come across people that have been like, you know, they've come to us and they've said no, and we've been a bit like, oh God, that really hurt that they said no. But actually they're just saying no to themselves. So, you know, guys, we know this is what we talk about. It's a no for now. So I'm just reading you my notes. I was scribbling stuff down as fast as I can. There's so much gold here. So, you know, are you playing small, guys? Are you playing small on what are you willing to do to level up? And have a look in the mirror. Really think about what you're doing every single day. Is your action that you're taking going to match your goals? Are you playing small, or are you getting up every day and stepping into that greatness that you've got inside of you? Are you leveling up to be the best that you can be every single day? And the growth journey that we go on, guys, is absolutely incredible, and you can step into that every single day. So I'm going to leave you with this, I think, for now, is that Susie said, time is like a river. It carries us forward to encounter with reality that helps us make decisions, but we always meet blocks, just like a river. A river meets blocks, but it doesn't stop. It carries on flowing. It might go over, it might go around, but eventually it might smash through it. So you've got to think of your journey as just like a river. You know, there's going to be times that are going to be difficult, and there's going to be times where you're going to need to, you know, really push forward, or maybe find another route to get to where you're going. And that's just a point of growth. It's a point of, you know, getting into even a better position than you are now, and leveling up to being who you can be. So when things get tough and when things get emotional, you know, don't stop. It's a point where you can go, what do I need to learn from this, and do I need to take a different journey? And just remember, like, if you remember, a river flows, and always let yourself flow. Okay, just like a river. If you can keep on flowing no matter what, sometimes you might come to a standstill, but you'll keep going. If you keep developing, you know, the water will rise and rise and rise until it can eventually get over the top, and then it will carry on flowing. So your journey is just like a river. So really remember that, because you can't stop movement, right? So where do you want to be, guys? Remember that consistency is every day, and that you can have a flow. And if you keep in your flow and you share that momentum and you keep your self-belief and you never let people steal your dreams, you can literally have the best life. And this business can give you exactly that. So I'm going to leave you with that, guys, tonight. But first of all, before we go, Miss Katie Wren is on the call, and I know she's not feeling very well, guys. Oh, so let's say hi, everybody, to Katie, all the way from Florida. How are you doing, babe? Let me unmute you.
So I didn't realise I could unmute myself. I do apologise.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been struck down with something.
Oh.
it on Wednesday, but Lakes had it previous to me. And I thought over it yesterday, but we took the girls to the theme park. So obviously I was like running around like a headless chicken, and it's again today. But never mind, it's all good. But I'm just in complete awe of what these girls have talked about tonight. It's everything that I would have said on the call and what I would have said 8 years ago, and still what I would say now, and completely echo what they say. The only thing I will add to that, of all of that perfection, sorry, I have to keep pausing because my throat is so sore.
Oh, bless you.
Add to that is really focus on building community. And the one thing that I've been seeing over many, many years, and how other companies are building, how other teams are building, how other franchise partners are building, is by community. The one thing, or the main reason why people join is, yes, we have awesome products and we have an awesome business, but community is what people thrive for and what is looking for. But can you just turn it down just a smidge for me? By Louis. Thank you. It's just what people are dying to have in their life, to feel part of a friendship group, to feel part of something. And we have that beautiful gift to give people. But guys, creating community, just, yeah, exactly, Emma, dream team. And this is why I aligned with people like Millie and Amy and you guys, because you have something so special that's brewing ever so gently in a great way, that it can boil to something epic. But that comes with a little bit of hard work. It comes with joining together, coming together, getting involved in the WhatsApp chat, getting involved in the Facebook groups, getting involved in a challenge of some sort for your customers, getting involved in a support group. And then the most important thing, which Millie and Amy get really, really well, and that Millie's understood from day one, of all the years I've been mentoring her, is events. Events are so key, is untrue. And when you don't want to go to one, is the time where you have to go the most. It's like going to the gym or doing that workout or going doing the dishes or the laundry. And you know, when you do any of those things, once you've done them, you're like, oh, I'm so glad I did that. With anything that you don't want to do, after you've done it, you're so glad you did it. And guys, I promise you, the way to build a successful, good business is to have regular events, and they don't have to cost money. They don't take a lot of time. All it is inviting people and getting your team along. And once your team all meet each other, and Millie will echo this too, when your team meet each other, when they experience that connection with each other, it creates a bond, and it creates a connection that will keep growing and growing and growing. Why people leave is that they don't feel connected and they don't feel part of something. You can't just build that online. The days of just building that online is very, very quickly going. And the days of coming back of that one-on-one connection together in front of people, that human interaction that you can't just mimic over online. People are wanting that more and more in a more social media driven world. So even though we share what we do on social media, we have to live it off social media so that we can show it on social media. So it's back and forth all the time. So it's super important. In the forefront of your mind, I want you to always keep thinking about community. Is community. It's the one thing that is going to separate us and supercharge us to being number one as a network marketing company. Is community. While everyone is going to be building online, and as fast as it grows, it will quickly crumble. And why we'll still be around in the next 20, 50, 100 years is because of community. And if we keep sharing that with people, teaching our team that, and keep passing that message on, we'll keep growing like never before. So while whatever word has been spoken to is so right and so true, please make sure you keep focusing on community. And the other thing is clubs. which I know Millie is huge on. I don't need to go into that, but community and clubs, if you keep focusing on those two things, I promise you, you'll have a phenomenal business. And that's all I did in the 8 years I've been involved. I've been 39 club, been 100 club, been 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, nearly 800. And my business is now at a steady, nice 300, which is awesome. But why is it at that position is because I focused always on clubs before the position, and I focused on community before the clubs. So if you think of it like that, guys, I promise you, your life will never be the same. And also with that is make sure that you have a true clear vision going into this next year of 2020, of the next decade, of what you want your life to look like, what you want your family's life to look like. What is your vision? And get it really clear. What is going to be on your vision board for 2020? And with that, I cannot literally speak anymore.
Aww.
I sang in church today.
Bless you.
This morning.
You never get ill, girl. Like, I'm so sorry.
Never.
Thank you so much for coming on here.
Of course, you're very, very welcome. But I'm definitely going to shut up now and let you continue.
Go and relax.
Guys.
Thank you so much. We love you so much. Thank you for your golden nuggets tonight, babe. And I'll speak to you soon. So, guys, yes, thank you so much, Katie. Thank you, Amy. Thank you for everyone that's spoken tonight. So just before we go, this week we've got 2 Christmas parties. On Friday night, we are going to be in Ipswich. Ames, tell everyone, give everyone the deets.
So Friday night at Rebs in Ipswich, we've got dinner booked. So if you're coming, let me know and we can make sure you're booked on. We've got drinks as well. So yeah, come along. Millie's coming. It'll be amazing. We can have a little dinner, have a little cocktails, have a little dance. Yeah, it'd be amazing to see you all there. It'd be so good.
Awesome. Thank you. Can't wait for that, guys. Everyone in Ipswich and Suffolk area. Can't wait to see you all. And then we've got in Brighton on the 7th, which is the Saturday. Definitely got my dates mixed up before. So Saturday the 7th, and we're not going to the marina now. We're going to be in Wagamama's in Central at 7:30. Just because I tried to book somewhere in the marina, guys, and they just weren't having any of it. So Wagamama's 7:30. If you're coming, can you please just put me a confirmation and let me know so we can solidify numbers. Just so I know that we've got a big enough table for everybody. And also, guys, a date for your diaries for a Sussex event. We've got a Burgess Hill event on the 19th. 7:30 for an 8 p.m. start. The poster is being made as we speak, so keep an eye out for that if you've got anyone in the Sussex area. Ames, have you got some events going on your way?
Yeah, so on the 12th of December, we've got an Ipswich event. Got the poster, so I think I have posted it in the team group, but I can post it again. So obviously, if any of you guys got any potentials in Ipswich, Colchester, Essex, Suffolk area, then get them along. If you haven't, then start building here, like get them along to the events. And then we've also got one in January in Colchester as well. Don't know the date, I think it's like the 14th or something of January, I think.
Awesome. And then also, guys, we've got a massive training event. We've got On Fire, and there's going to be one in Leeds and one in I'm going to say Farnborough, but no, Aldershot. And that's, I think, the 25th and 26th of January off the top of my head. I think that's right. If anyone knows, just whack it in the chat. But keep those dates. If you're up north, come to Leeds. If you're down south, come to Aldershot. I'm going to go to both because, you know, different venues bring different vibe and different energy. So I'm going to be at both 25th and 26th. Thanks, Lou. Ipswich, when was that? Okay, excellent, guys. So yeah, have a clear vision. What I want you to do, guys, is when you get off this call tonight, go and set some goals for yourself for this month. Think about how you want to end this year. How do you want to end December? What do you want to achieve? And only you can decide that. Stop playing small and think about, you know, that you're capable of so much. You are capable of so much more than you even know. So get out of your comfort zone and plan some big goals, and then think about 2020. You know, I honestly believe that 2020 is going to be the biggest year for all of us in this business. There's some real momentum building. We've got so much belief. We've got such an incredible community. You know, and if we all work together as one big team, like, we can change lives, guys, and we can help each other change each other's lives. So, you know, that's what this is all about. I'm so excited. So have a think about them goals, write them down if you want to share them, if you want to be accountable, because if you write down your goals and share them, you know, then that's what will happen. You'll be more accountable. Post them in the team groups, and yeah, just like Katie said, have that really clear vision. So I think that's everything that we need to say this evening. Thank you so much for coming on. What an amazing call. Ames, thanks for speaking. Katie, thank you. I know she's gone. Thank you, Shafina. Thank you, Lou. So excited. Honestly, just remember that this month is only going to be as busy as you want it to be. It's the best month, like Amy said, to connect with people. Every person that you meet, get them on your social media, like, invite them to events, tell them you've got something that they'd be interested in, tell them that they'd be amazing at what we do, and invite them along. Who doesn't want to come for a cocktail at Christmas? Any excuse to go out and have a drink, right, and a mince pie. So have a think about that, and have a think about who you want to invite and who you want on your team, and go make it happen, guys. Thank you so much. Hold on. What is the name of the book? Oh, the name of the book is called The Magic. It's The Secret. So it's, yeah, so The Secret, that you can get on audio, that we love. This is one of the other books. There's a book called The Power. This is really great for gratitude. If you're struggling with how to be grateful, this is a really good book. Okay? All right, guys, happy Sunday. Let's absolutely crush December. Can't wait to see you next week on the call. Tuesday night, we've got Dream Team Opportunity. I think Ames is on Thursday for her, Diamond Dreamers. Have a good week. We're setting you up for success, guys. All you've got to do is show up, turn the volume up, and go and smash it. All right, guys, I'll see you soon.
Thanks, Mills. Have a great week, everybody.